The Local Music Show with Tommy Gardner on Revolution Radio 96.1 FM.
Hello to Facebook. If you're listening, head over to Revolution Radio's Facebook page and you can watch the action as well as listen to it. I am joined in the studio by the amazing Celine Ellis. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I'm absolutely brilliant. I'm glad we've managed to finally
I know,
get together.
third time lucky.
Third time lucky.
Cannot wait for this evening.
It's going to be good fun. I've heard a lot about
really
this quiz.
is.
You're going to throw things at me, so I've...
Do you know what the good thing about this quiz that's coming up later? Usually there's 10 questions, and depending on what topic you get, you might get some good scores.
Okay, I'm nervous.
We'll wait and see.
Yeah.
So you've been busy. I've been following what you've been up to on Instagram.
Yeah, absolutely. I tried to keep myself as busy as possible.
Yep.
Without kind of being stupidly busy.
Of course.
So I try and make sure that I've got enough time for everything that I want to be doing. But
sure.
I've been recording. I'm kind of not quite probably back up to full speed gigging yet. I've kind of taken my time a little bit with that.
Yeah.
Making sure I'm choosing the right places to be playing. And
so you've been doing lots of recording.
Lots of recording, lots of gigging, lots of songwriting. I spent quite a long time, obviously, as most songwriters did during lockdown, writing songs. But then the refining process takes its time. So I've been working on them, and now we're getting out to play live again. We can get the audience's feedback, which is the best thing.
So I've heard lots of artists say that during the COVID times it was a good creative time. For you, did you find it gave you more time to kind of focus on putting pen to paper and doing some songwriting?
Absolutely. It was kind of my saviour, actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was very, very lucky, I think, that in January 2020 I set up my home recording studio. I haven't had one I haven't recorded any of my own music for about 10 years before that.
Wow, okay.
So I got caught up in the kind of cover music game. So,
sure.
And I used the time through lockdown to kind of really put my attention back into my own music. And once I'd opened those floodgates, it kind of appeared that I had a lot of songs kind of built up.
Yeah. So. And that must be very useful, obviously having the know-how and the ability to be able to not only write the songs but actually have the equipment and have what you need.
I'm not going to lie to you. I took my teenage son's advice and YouTubed the heck out of how to use my recording software and the new equipment bits that I bought in January.
Oh, okay.
So but I kind of learned as I went. I'm a learn by doing kind of thing. So I kind of went straight into recording some new music in early 2020, and it was the first time in June when I'd finished it with some friends' help distance, which has been quite good to collaborate with people distance-wise. Yeah. I released my first music in 10 years. So.
Wow. And I bet that feels even more meaningful, knowing that you've actually not just wrote the songs, you played a massive part in... It
was kind of 95% me, which I was really proud. Don't get me wrong, definitely. If I could go back now and do them again, because I've learned so much more now.
See, that's the only problem when you are heavily involved in the other side of it as well. Yeah. Things can take longer, can't it? Because you can be very critical of ourselves, can't we?
But since we've kind of come out of lockdown now, I've kind of progressed back into a professional recording studio and working with two fantastic session musicians, providing me with live drums, bass and proper electric guitars, because I can't play lead guitar. I'm an acoustic guitarist. That's what I do. So it's helped me now kind of raise the game a little bit, really, and change gear on what I'm able to do when I record the song. So it's kind of really exciting for me. I absolutely adore spending time in the studio.
Yeah. And for you, so looking back at when you're doing your music, whether it's writing the songs, spending time in the studio, and obviously leading to a live performance, it's kind of like a process, isn't it?
Totally.
Writing, production stage, and then performance in front of an audience. When you're writing these songs, or when you're listening back to what you're doing in the studios, are you already imagining being in front of the audience? And
absolutely. I mean, I'm going to play you a song in a little bit, actually, which I wrote purely with an audience kind of joining in mind. So amazing. We're going to make you sing later.
Oh, we love that. So you've mentioned this very nice guitar and that you play acoustic.
Yeah.
What are you going to be performing first?
So if it's okay with you, I was going to play the first single, the first song on my latest EP,
Brilliant.
Unravelled. It's called
Very
Gasoline
nice.
and Matches.
Brilliant. Celine Ellis, take it away.
Tell me if I'm dreaming. Do you feel it too? It's burning deep inside of me. There's nothing I can do. I can't wait forever to plan this tiny spark. When your gasoline and matches set fire to my heart. When you tell me that you want me, you won't let me stay the night. Another secret rendezvous doesn't feel quite right. And I won't wait forever to fan this tiny spark. When your gasoline and matches set fire to my heart. I can't feel forever hiding. I can't try holding on, but I dream outside the light when you're already moving on. Well, I remember when I met you, your eyes melted my gaze. How was I to know that you would play me like a game? And I can't wait forever to find this tiny spark. When your gasoline and matches set fire to my heart. When your gasoline and matches set fire to my heart.
Celine, incredible. That was Celine Ellis live on the local music show. Love that.
Thank you.
Incredible. Guess what
Like
time
the quiz
it
is
is
coming.
now? The quick fire quiz, and I'm getting some information in my invisible earpiece that this week's chosen subject is you.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
I know all about me.
10 questions all about you. Starting with question number 1. When you are not working, how do you like to spend your time?
I'd spend it watching movies.
Yeah.
I was so pleased recently. Amazon Prime released all the James Bond films.
Ooh,
So I've been catching up with my
nice.
James Bond.
Very nice. Love that. Question number 2. What is the first concert that you attended? If it's embarrassing, it's fine.
It is a little bit embarrassing. I went to see Chris de Burgh with my dad.
Oh, okay.
Way back in the 80s, yeah. And I was live on BBC Two, I think. as
Oh,
well.
okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Question number 3. We're going into our all-time favourites now. And the question is, what is your all-time favourite film?
All-time favourite
Tough
film.
one.
Probably one of the James Bond films,
Yeah.
actually. I probably can recite them to you, yeah.
What,
I
is
love
there
probably For Your Eyes Only is my favourite
okay.
James Bond film.
Nice.
yeah.
Love that. Another all-time favourite, and this is a very tough question. What is your all-time favourite song?
How am I supposed to
Impossible
answer
question.
that? That is an impossible question. Probably by my all-time favourite songwriter, who
Yep.
is Mary Chapin Carpenter, and it's a song
Okay.
called "The Moon and Saint Christopher."
I don't
Not a
know
very
that one.
well
I'll
known,
have to check
yeah.
it out. Question number 5. What is your first memory of music through your childhood?
So my parents were big music fans, where
Okay.
I got it from. and they used to host New Year's Eve parties every year with lots of music being played and dancing around the street at midnight. So I think that's where my passion for music comes from. Yeah,
because I always ask this to our guests, and I think it is true, isn't it, that the music we listen to or the involvement that we have in music growing up stays with us.
Absolutely. And I had a very wide, eclectic musical upbringing, from Bruce Springsteen and Meat Loaf to the Beatles, the Hollies, Eagles.
That's amazing. And it definitely comes through now, doesn't it? Okay, this is a fun question. If you could win an Olympic medal for any sport, real or fake, what would it be for? So it doesn't even have to be a sport. What would Celine Ellis be winning gold in?
Celine Ellis would not be winning a real sport. So,
me neither.
Do you know what I've always wanted to do?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do a chili eating contest.
Oh, okay.
So I think I'd try and win the Olympic medal for chili eating.
Chili eating?
Yeah.
That's good. I don't know if I dare do that.
I don't think I would get very far, but I'd like to have a go, I think.
Definitely. Question number 7. If someone were to play you in a movie, who would it be?
Ooh. Melissa McCarthy.
Okay.
Because I think she's really funny.
Yeah.
And I'd like to be portrayed funny.
Love that. Question number 8. Where is your happy place?
With my guitar, really.
Nice. That's nice.
I think after being in a position a little while back where my headspace wasn't in the right place, and kind of really rediscovering music like we just mentioned, I think now me playing music is my happy place.
Yeah, love that. Amazing. And question number 9. What is the best piece of advice that you have ever been given, or what piece of advice would you give to someone? It doesn't have to be about music. It can be absolutely anything.
The best piece of advice I've ever received, actually, is be yourself.
Yeah, that's good.
And be unapologetically yourself.
Yep.
Don't try and be somebody else.
There is
Don't
only
try and
one
be
of
the
you.
person that, that sometimes you feel like you need to be the person people want you to be. But I think if you're yourself, then the right people will come in and the right people will be with you. And
love that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? That's my favourite question to ask on these quizzes, because I feel like we can take it all in. You know, the guys in the room. And I think we should build a book maybe one day.
Oh, yeah, that would be good.
It would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I might actually scroll back to all the videos and piece together a video.
Yeah,
that'd
cool. Be good.
Yeah, watch out. It's coming soon.
That's your weekend project.
That's my weekend project. Question number 10. Tell us, in fact, I'm going to remind you again, not that I need to, but I'm going to just remind you that we are live on the radio. And the question is, tell us something that we don't know about you. An exclusive.
I'm not entirely sure if many people know that I'm Welsh.
Okay.
Because I clearly do not have a Welsh accent.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I was born in a sleepy little seaside town in North Wales and lived there until I was 19 years old. And I disappeared to university in Leicester. And since then, I've just lost my accent.
Yeah.
Even though in North Wales, it's not really strong Welsh accent anyway.
Okay.
But... yeah, when I tell people I'm Welsh, they're like, are you sure?
Just because I feel like this is the perfect time, I'm going to throw in a bonus question, and it's a Welsh question.
Okay.
Question on Wales. The name, what's that name of the town that's...
with the big train station?
Yeah, can you say that?
I can say that.
Oh.
Would you like me to say it?
Yes, please.
It's called Llanfair Pwllgwyngyll Gogeryll Llandrobell Llantysilio Go Go Go.
Oh, I'm not even going to have a go at that. Love that. Love that.
That's the most surprising thing about me, I think.
Well, I can say you have scored 11 out of 11. Like that was really good.
Wicked.
Love that.
No, too much hesitation either, was there?
We've come to the point of the show now for the next and final performance.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a little chat afterwards.
So this is where you're going to sing, okay?
Okay.
Well, I wrote this song, like, literally, you think I'm joking, which is written with involving the audience in mind.
Okay.
It's actually, the song itself is about I'm 40 plus years old.
Yeah.
Being out gigging and up and down the country, and how it's a lot different now to when I was in my early 20s.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get the audience involved.
We're actually in luck because in the building today we've got Indy, Jake and Nick in the room. So, you know, we've got a strong four.
We've got a strong 4-piece for the...
Yeah.
It's dead simple. You can sing at home as well if you're watching on Facebook. The chorus goes, will you leave the light on? Oh, oh, oh. And that's your bit. The oh, oh, oh.
Oh, we can do that, guys, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's a yes from everyone.
Indy's going to give it a go as
Brilliant.
well.
I'm going to go and take a seat with the audience.
Perfect.
And we're going to warm our voices up ready.
Superb.
But yeah, amazing. Celine Ellis, take it away.
Thank you. This is actually going to be my my next single, which will be released at some point for the summer. It's called Leave the Light On. Another night, another town, same sky but different clouds above. Singing to these empty bars, saving space in my empty arms for you. The clock is ticking my life away. This time the road ain't the same. We sleep in shifts while someone drives, counting cars to pass the time away. All those hours on the telephone, talk about how I'm coming home to you. The world can see straight through my smile. I'm racing back to you tonight. Will you leave the light on? Oh, oh, oh. Will you leave the light on? Oh, oh, oh. Will you leave the light on? I'm coming home to you. Lonely days and crazy nights, I hope to see my name in lights one day. Just close your eyes and count to 10. By the time you're done, I will be there. The world is not this black and white. I'm running home to you tonight. Will you leave the light on? Oh, oh, oh. Will you leave the light on? Oh, oh, oh. Will you leave the light on? I'm coming home to you. Will you leave the light on? Oh, oh, oh. Will you leave the light on? Oh, oh, oh. Will you leave the light on? I'm coming home to you. Whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh.
Love that.
I heard you singing.
Oh, I was. Incredible. So thank you so much for that.
It's such a good, fun song to sing.
Oh,
I
it
love
is.
when the audience join in. It's so brilliant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that. Incredible. So you've got lots coming up, and
I have.
I've heard there's something to announce.
I've got a little something I've been sitting on now for
yeah.
a good couple of months, actually. But the tickets go on sale on the 12th.
Okay.
Is that Thursday?
Yes.
Thursday
Yep.
the 12th.
Yep.
And I'm going to be doing my first headline show in London.
London.
Yeah, at the Camden Chapel, which
Nice.
is an amazing small independent
Yep.
music venue. I mean, Camden is obviously kind of linked to so many
course.
great music acts
Yep.
and stuff. So I'm so looking forward to it. It's on the 15th of September, and tickets go on sale on Thursday.
Amazing. Well, do you know what? I'm going to check my calendar as soon as the show's
I
finished.
would love it.
Yeah, it sounds amazing. Thank you so much for joining us on the local
Tommy,
music show.
it's been my pleasure.
Love it. So, for any of our listeners and viewers on Facebook, you're on all of the social media, aren't you? Pretty much. Facebook, Celine Ellis.
I don't
music.
do. I don't do TikTok. I can't bring myself.
Is that a yet though? Or
Yet. Do you know what? Someone's challenged me to do a TikTok month in June, and I think I might take them up on it. But yeah, Celine Ellis Music on Facebook, on
Yep.
Instagram, YouTube, Celine_music on
Yeah.
Twitter. But I
Twitter,
don't really use Twitter
Okay.
a lot.
Yeah, Twitter's a strange one.
I don't really get on
Yeah.
with it so much. So,
Okay.
Yeah. But
Brilliant.
yeah, maybe you'll be able to laugh at me on TikTok for the month of June.
I hope so. I hope so.
Some friends of mine are doing it this month.
Yeah, and do you know what you could do actually with TikTok? What seems to be popular is people do duets, so you can do
Yes,
split
I've
screens.
seen them, yeah.
So you could do the song that you just performed. Imagine the chorus
Can you imagine that?
Ah, see?
That's just why you're in
I
the position
know.
you are, Tommy.
That would work really well. Thank you so much.
It's been my pleasure.
Celine.
Thanks for having me.
You've been listening to The Local Music Show. We're here until 10 p.m. before Mr. Zapperpants takes over, and we'll be back next Monday from 8 p.m. with another live studio guest. Thank you so much.